I'm here in my kitchen with the ingredients to make a pineapple kale salad. Right here I have 2 bunches of kale. I have some apple cider vinegar, a whole pineapple, some extra virgin olive oil, some natural sea salt, black pepper, a lemon, a couple of about 3 whole carrots, and I have some flame raisins. So let's get started. First I'm going to start by cutting this pineapple. So since I need both of my hands, I'm not going to be able to do it on camera, but I'm going to start by cutting off the top, and then I'm going to set the pineapple upright and then slice the skin down, slice it off and go around the pineapple. So I try to show you each part as I do it. So here I just sliced the top off with my knife, and I'm going to just discard it in a bowl, and now I'm going to cut the skin off on the sides like that. So I've cut off some of the skin. Don't worry about the little extra brown stuff that's left. You can clean that up once you start to slice it. So I just wanted to kind of show you how I slice it. And I slice it with it standing up like this, and then I take my knife and cut down the sides. Okay, so it's done. So what I'm going to do is turn it on its side now, and I know there's still some stuff I need to dig out, but I'm going to slice it this way first, and then I'm going to clean it up with my small paring knife. So now you can see it's all sliced, and then I'm just going to clean this up and core out the middle. Okay, you can see this is all the leftover stuff from the pineapple. Here are my pineapple chunks, and now we're going to cut and chop our kale after we wash it, of course. So I have my kale here, and it's just one bunch. I'm going to use all of it, including all this stem area right here. So I'm just going to wash this, and then you don't have to chop it, but I want to chop it really fine, because I don't want the pieces to be too big. I've cut it, and so now I'm going to chop it as fine as I can with my cutting knife. Now you can see that I've really chopped this kale. So now I'm going to add it to my bowl. I put my pineapples in this bowl over here. So I'm going to add it to this bowl, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because I want to rub about a tablespoon or so of some extra virgin olive oil onto the kale before I mix it with my pineapples. So I'm just going to show you that you can kind of see how it's looking. So you can add more kale if you want to, like 2 bunches, but I find that 1 bunch is more than enough kale. So I'm just going to add that there, and then I'm going to rub it really nicely. I'm going to rub the leaves really nicely in some extra virgin olive oil. Okay, so here's my tablespoon of the extra virgin olive oil. You can put a little bit more. I think I might put a little bit more. So maybe this is about 2 tablespoons. And all I just do is take my hands and just really kind of rub it onto the kale leaves as much as possible, because kale is like, you're talking about cleaning out your insides. So the olive oil kind of helps, soften it up a little bit, because it's like, especially when you eat it raw, it's like super crunchy. And of course, once you mix it with the pineapple, the juice from the pineapple and the juice from the apple cider vinegar will of course help break it down, but that's only after it sat in the fridge for a couple of days. So if you kind of want to eat it right away, you kind of want to give it a little help in the breakdown area, or you will be on the potty for a minute. so now that's kind of how I want it. I'm just going to add this to my my pineapple. And this is a whole pineapple that I put in there. I didn't reserve any because I really like a lot of pineapple in my kale pineapple salad. So I'm just going to layer this on top just like that. And next we are going to wash and grate our carrot. Okay, so I've already grated one carrot and I'm working on the second one. So you can grate as many carrots as you like. I find that 3 carrots are enough for what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to finish grating this carrot and grate up the last one and add it to the kale and pineapple. My carrots are all grated. So these are 3 whole carrots that I grated, and I'm just simply going to add this on top of the pineapple and the kale. So the last thing aside from the apple cider vinegar and my other little seasonings that I'm going to add are just going to throw some raisins. You don't have to do raisins, you know, if you're not like a dry fruit kind of person, but I just kind of found that the raisins just actually gave it that extra little oomph. So here I have a bag from my bulk section of some flame raisins, and I just grabbed like a couple of handfuls. Like, you can measure it out, so that's like about maybe a cup or almost a cup. So let's grab like a couple of big handfuls and just kind of toss that over like that. So let me get a spoon and kind of stir this up. Okay, so I'm trying to stir on camera, but let's see, so kind of want to get that from the bottom. Sometimes I like do it with my hands because it's actually a lot easier. So just to show you what I'm kind of doing, just kind of giving this a quick mix. So I still have to add my apple cider vinegar, so let me do that now. And this is my apple cider vinegar. So here's my apple cider vinegar. I actually added like 4 tablespoons because I really like the flavor that it gives it. So I'm going to put about a couple shakes of black pepper in here and a few sprinkles of my sea salt. Okay, so I stirred it as much as I could. The last thing that I add here is like the juice of a lemon. This is a Meyer lemon because like these are in season, so you just kind of, I know like you're probably thinking like, oh, this is going to be too tangy, but oops, let's kind of get that seed out of there. But really just the apple cider vinegar with the kale and the carrots and the pineapple really gives it some extra kind of sweetness. So it's kind of like a sweet tangy kind of thing. So I typically put the juice of both of the lemons because I'm just, you know, look at that. I mean, this smells great. So you can actually put like a little zest in here if you want to. So I just kind of squeeze that in there, and I'm just going to give this baby a really good stir. Okay, so there you have it, folks. Oops. Sorry, I was reaching for my spoon. Kale pineapple salad made with kale, of course, fresh cut pineapples, some flame raisins, grated carrots, a little apple cider vinegar, extra virgin olive oil, and a little salt and pepper. Oh, and some lemon. So this is like totally an anytime salad. You can have it like for breakfast, lunch, dinner. You can eat it as it is, or add it as a side, or you know, use it to like garnish some things. And I just frankly, I just like to eat it, you know, just as it is because it's like really good, and it's really good for you. So of course, like with the apple cider vinegar and like the lemon, the longer this sits. So like if you make this in the morning and you want it for dinner, like after all the juices have set in there, it's really going to be like super great. I mean, it's good right now, but it's really going to be great. And the next day you're not going to be able to stop eating it. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Bye.